Hey there, this is Mr. Herman. We're going to be working on changing a percent to a fraction and a decimal. This particular case is a fractional percent, so it's a little bit harder and smaller. This handout that has all these problems that we're going to be doing in the next series of about maybe 6 or 7 problems, maybe 5, something like that. Those are the handout is right above all these videos. So if you look on the website, right above the videos, the handout is on there. So the first thing I do is I see a percent and want to change to a fraction. Remember that we can take this and remember that a percent, like say 3/11ths percent, that's the same as 3/11ths over 100. So we can take this and divide this by 100. That's the same as taking 3/11ths divided by 100 over 1 and then flip it, which gives me 3/11ths times 1 over 100. We talked about this before. Really all you're doing is adding these 2 zeros on to the denominator, which would mean we get 3 over 1100. So the fraction of this would be 3 over 1100. Remember, on these type of problems, you can't use a calculator on the quiz either, so we didn't be able to do it without one. The next thing we do is we would probably take and divide this 3 by this 1100 to give me the decimal. So 3 divided by 1100 would be like 3 divided by 1100. And from here we would take in, we have to add some zeros on, so point. Add some zeros. We'll take a bunch of them. How many we need, we don't know. We'll see in a minute, but let's add a bunch in there. Bring that decimal up. I know for sure that it does not go into 3, it does not go into 30, it does not go into 300, but it definitely goes into 3,000, and it's not 3 times because that would be 3,300, so we'll go 2. 2 times would be 2,200, and subtract that to get 800. Bring down a 0. And then again, we can tell this is not going to here 8 times because that would be 8,800, so it's got to be 7 times. 7 would be 7,700. That gives us 300. And then we bring down the 0 from there. And we can see we got 3,000 again here, which we had up here, so it's going to be 2. And that's 2,200. Subtract and get 800. Notice if I keep bringing these zeros down, I don't have any zeros up there, but imagine they'd be there. It'd be 7. So then you get 7,700, and we get this to repeat. It keeps going, which means it's going to be 0.0027 with the 2 and 7 repeating. So this would be 0.0027 with those repeating.